Hot dog! We have Town Hall 10 3-star attacks, and we're gonna start it out with me on some ring bases. Now, I'm gonna bring a lot of strategies today. Now, if you face these sort of bases, this is what you can do. Can do. So, the golem is there for tank, because a king and queen, if I just charge in king or queen, would not have been able to get all what I needed to. So I needed the golem there, and gonna bring in the king and the queen behind. Now, at this moment, I was certainly scared of that single target inferno. However, that's why I popped the king ability right away. I popped him right away because I was afraid it would lock onto the king, but no matter, the king went north, so could have saved his ability just a little bit. But the queen's gonna turn out to be the hero of the land. She is domination, and I'm gonna totally do a series on queen ability, because typically you definitely want to wait. Oh yes, you want to wait to make sure. If I had not waited on the queen ability, she would not have gotten that Tesla down probably. But here comes the loons. Now look at these perfect placements on the loons. Look at this bad boy. I'm gonna haste up. Could have haste a little better, but doesn't matter. Here comes the third hound from the bottom, and look as I trickle in my loons. Now look at the pathing. I wait to put loons at this wizard tower when it locks onto the hound. See that? Now I wait just a little bit, put a haste down, and then you're about to see, look, side loons, that is helping the funnel so they won't swoop around. And then I'm gonna freeze up, I'm gonna heal over the inferno tower, and look at here, guys. I was a little early on these loons up here. These were supposed to distract from the main bulk, so just a tiny early, but it doesn't matter. I crushed the base even with that slight mistake. So, doesn't matter, perfectly done. This is how you take down the ring bases. I really like looning ring bases. They just do a so much better job. It is redonkulous how much of a better job it does than the ground attack. Now you can do queen walks if you want to, but I prefer this kind of low strategy. You can definitely get great value out of the hero charge king and queen in there. There you go, 3-star from Halo myself. We're gonna continue on with some 3-stars, my friends. Now, another ring type base, and this time you notice he is not lawlowing. He's bringing, well, he is lawlowing, but he's bringing a heavy kill squad. Now, you can do this on this base because it's a easier base design. Now, on my attack, I just think the value was not there. Too many of my bowlers and golems would have split around. But on this one, look at the pathing. Because he funneled properly, everything's gonna shift through this quarter all the way down. Now look what he's got going for him. Now this is the power of this. He is splitting his heroes. He can understand, hey, up here to the north, a king will be able to get the job done. And he funneled very nicely. So the king's gonna get one air defense and the expo, and down here in the south, the queen with the bowlers and the golem and a heal spell, look at that beautifulness, is going to come here in the south. Unfortunately, look at this golem. Why didn't this golem come to the south? That kind of stinks, definitely for sure. The CC is just coming out right now, my friends. It's coming out hot. But the problem is, oh no, look at this. The CC is going to the golem. This is not good. The queen is not going to be able to take out the CC. So the great thing I see here, guys, look at this. He's going to double poison the CC, and because they're locked onto a golem, they're gonna the poison's gonna be able to take out the clan castle. So very fortunate there. Now, the danger here is you gotta pinch. And is he gonna be able to pinch fast enough? No! Uh-oh. He's got a haste down, but I don't think it's gonna be quick enough. He did not be able to get these. Oh no, look at that. Look, I gotta pause it. These structures needed to be cleared first to pinch to get to the inferno towers. Look how many loons he is losing to that inferno tower. No! So many loons. That is the danger of the ring type base if you don't pinch. Now this is gonna come down. We already know what happens, but you know what, guys? Look at this OP queen go to town. If this queen did not take down the inferno tower, this could have been a fail, because 2 inferno towers with only, how many loons left? 5 loons, even though it's under rage, would not have been enough. Just imagine those extra inferno rays on it. It would have been close. They might have been able to get it down. I don't know. But then the cleanup was not quite, maybe not there. He could have run out of time. So just be aware that I say it all the time. Figure out where you want to make your pinch. Pinch it hard, and then, you know, if you heavy up at the first of your attack, in this instance at 9, down here at 8 or so, all those loons would have gone to the Infernos. Does that make sense? So we're moving right along to Sam's attack. Ho! Now this is tougher than it looks. Not maxed Infernos, however, everything else is maxed out, it looks like. Well, almost maxed out. Some of his expos aren't. So he's going to use a king and queen with some, looks like he's going to use baby dragons. Now, interesting, he's deciding to go straight for the king and the queen and not come in and take down an air defense. There's no way he's going to be able to get an air defense down. So that means he's got 3 lava hounds for the air defenses. Let's see if that's going to be enough. You could have maybe gotten the queen to hop in this compartment as well. She definitely could have hopped over here and you could have gotten the queen that way, or at least 2 air defenses. So there's multiple ways you could have taken down this base. Heck, you could have Gobo Lalo'd it because there was a non-hound in the CC. And honestly, a Gobo Lalo, look, imagine 2 golems jump right in here in the core. You got take down 3 air defenses. So there's many ways to take this base down. However, he's just gonna do the more of a Lalo on this one. Now, okay, so I'm gonna pause it because I'm not really, this right here, 6 o'clock, you don't need those down yet. Typically what you want to do, guys, if you it's going to be hard for pathing here because you want to clear out the first structures and then swoop around the base kind of systematically. So once this air defense is down and this right here, these 2 are going at it, then that's the time to bring in these 6 o'clock loons. The problem with these 6 o'clock loons already, even though this hound is tanking, he's all by himself over there. All by himself, no loons over there to help push through. He does have them here, but look, very close to not succeeding over here. Only 1 loon to take, only had 2 loons to take that down. So that was very dangerous. He definitely got fortunate. Sam got fortunate. Again, not fortunate. I mean, he got the 3-star. But imagine, say, you take on this base and it had more maxed Inferno towers. That could have been a fail. It definitely could have been. So keep that. I mean, he had like about 6 loons left. No, how many loons? 8 loons left, 7 loons left. So he definitely crushed it in this sense. But typically how I like to hit attacks, not put all your loons in and hounds in all at once. Pretty much what he did. So just keep that in mind, my friends. Keep that in mind. Very nicely done from Sam. And let us move along, shall we? And we have another Town Hall 10 attack here. Now look at this, guys. This is good stuff. Now, if you are facing a clan castle that it's not a hound CC, you can do a heavy push into the base. Now what I mean by that is you bring golems, you bring bowlers, and your queen can follow suit. Typically, if there's a hound CC, you don't want to push into the base often because, see, the queen gets locked onto the hound. So a lot of times you'll see split heroes. They'll use the queen to get other objectives like air defenses if they're separated, or wizard towers or archer towers, something like that. And then maybe use a king and bowlers or something to get down another objective. So, but because of this kind of poor CC, you can definitely Gobo Lalo pretty strong here. Now, from here on out, guys, look at the pathing. He's got so much going for him from his Laloon portion. Now, the question is, I'm kind of curious where he's going to enter in. Is he going to come from 12 or is he going to come from 3? Looks like he's going to come from 3, and that's fine here. Either or. And look at this, my friends. Is the Laloon portion good? He's bringing in quite a bit of loons. Now, and he doesn't have, let's see. Okay. He's going to need to get loons here on the archer tower so they won't split off. He's a little late there. Uh-oh. Very fortunate. So look, imagine they went to the expo first and then over here, they would have not gone to the Inferno. You would have had maybe a couple, but that meant more loons being taken out by the Inferno tower. So you got to make sure you get those side loons in, or the funnel loons, to push things into the Inferno. Could have been dangerous indeed, but he still crushed it. Very nicely done. Or Miss, I guess she crushed it. Miss Kim Tan crushed it. What am I talking about? Whoopsie daisy. Anyways, quite a bit left. And yeah, there you go. If you need a strategy, you can certainly do this attack. It is powerful. It is dominant. And yes, take advantage of the non-hound CC. And my hair is getting crazy, guys. It's getting crazy indeed. Now, let's watch this attack. I want to show a fail here because I want to kind of break it down and see what's going on. Now, let's look at this base, shall we? Now, typically, this is, I want to get you thinking here. You're going to enter on here. The reason why she's coming from 6, well, look. Oh, the queen's down there. It's closer to the queen. However, look at this, guys. Look at this. Now it's not going to end up a 3-star, and I think it's the wrong entry point. And the reason being is a couple things to note. This air defense can be bowler bounced. Yep, got to bowler bounce that. Always look for bowler bounceable air defenses or even any defenses. And look over here, guys. Bowler bounce, taking down the air defense. You've got to look for that and take it down. Now you take down those 2 air defenses with bowler bounces, and look what you got going. Heck, can you get this one up here? You might be able to. You might be able to get that one, but you don't have to, because I would like a kill squad up here. And the reason I prefer a kill squad up here, look at the value. You get 2 expos, 2 wizard towers, archer towers, 3 archer towers, and you're going to get the queen, because your wall break in, you'll put a jump here, rage, heal, freeze, the queen goes down, CC goes down, so much value. Now look at here in the 6 o'clock. Now you might be thinking, oh, this is going to be great, it's closer to the queen to get her down, but look guys, look at this golem. The golem's taking so much damage from the king, you got to look out for that. If you're going to go directly into a hero side, you got to take down the heroes fast. That means you got to bring wizards, you got to put your queen down or something to push fast into the base. And over here guys, just the pathing's just not quite there. The jump spell is going to make sure everything aggro's over. I don't know how did the king take that jump to the queen? It didn't even open up that compartment. Oh my goodness, very, very fortunate there. I don't know what happened. But just, even though the queen got damage down, just not quite enough. I mean, the kill squad did get quite a number, for sure. And I think, honestly, could have still gotten the 3-star on this attack, but just, again, you want to find the most optimal entry point on a base, and there's no bowler bounce. No bowler bounce. But let's see how the loon portion went. It looks like the loon portion was not the best, because pretty much half the base is down. You can still 3-star this, but let's see what happens here. Okay, got a haste, and oh no, got to take down that. Oh, no loons for the archer tower. Look at that, guys. No loons for the archer tower or the expo, and because of that, that is total domination. All his loons are splitting off. Funneling was not, all her loons. Man, I said his loons twice, whatever. All her loons not funneling there. Ouch. Gonna end up with the failed. So, a couple things to learn for that. Entry point, you don't always have to enter in on the queen side, as long as you can get to her, and just kind of that loon placement. I don't know if that was just a mistake or what have you, but my friends, my friends, you have done it again, my friends. You have conquered. You have gone to Clashology School, and hopefully today on Clashology School, yes, this is my mini, but you have learned something, and yeah, Clash on, subscribe, like the video, and we'll see you next time. Halo out.